Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. That's for Angela in Round Lake listening. So thanks for listening in Round Lake, Angela, this morning. We appreciate you, especially after the long holiday weekend. Time for Q101 Sports, brought to you by the Marquee Network. Stream Cubs baseball at watchmarquee.com.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
All right, well, it's been a struggle lately for both teams, but let's start with the Cubs. They won a series. First one in 5, beat the Angels 5-0 yesterday. Hayden Wesneski threw 6 1/3 innings. He allowed a single that a second batter he faced, then he retired the next 18 Angels to help Chicago win a series. Like I said, for the first time in 5 tries, he allowed just a hit, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. Michael Busch had a 2-run home run. So nice victory for the Cubs to get back on track 2 in a row, where they will be at the Orioles tonight. Now, I'll get to the NASCAR race in a second, but I was there and saw the White Sox car at the very moment that the White Sox had tragedy on the field yesterday. Everybody's okay. Everybody made it. There's
That's good.
No ambulances needed.
Love it.
Kenzie, that was so optimistic.
Well, that's good.
I'm trying to be positive today. You guys are hitting me with a lot of doom and gloom, okay? I do my best.
Well, when you say tragedy, tragedy on the White Sox field, it might take you a different place because there's already been a lot of tragedy. So everybody's alive. Everybody's okay.
Oh, good.
They just lost to the Marlins 7-4. But how they lost is what is upsetting, disturbing, and Case, the producer, had to vent to me for about a good 40 minutes before we even just sat down this morning to talk about the show today.
It's just, it never gets better, you know? And I'm sure Michael Kopech is a nice guy. I'm sure if I met him, I'd like him. But he is not fit to be a pitcher at the major league level. And he comes in last night, and the White Sox are up by 1. And he gives up a double to Josh Bell. This is the play that the ball was hit to left field. Tommy Pham almost made this incredible catch to win the game for the White Sox, but he trapped the ball between his glove and the outfield wall.
Can I say something before you continue? Then what happens next? Because that's not fair to Pham. That Miami field has that digital board going right and left field that's changing images. It almost looks like you're in a nightclub, like the Matrix. And the ball's coming right toward him, and he had it in his. It looked like it hit his glove for a second or bounced out, but it's not fair. That sucks.
Here's the
Miami.
problem. Here's the problem with that.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
That's what I would say if I was a baseball player. Well, first off, this isn't fair.
This isn't fair. Put a standard billboard or whatever you want to put, an advertising board there, but not some digital one that's messing with my eyes.
Here's the problem with that.
Oh, boy.
In the first inning, the White Sox were up to bat, and the Marlins center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr., made an incredible play scaling the wall in center field, which is the same LED board that Tommy Pham was going up against in the 9th inning.
Some people are more sensitive to LED lights.
Was he wearing Oakley sunglasses?
He was, and that was why, that's why he caught the ball.
That's right. They knew. They knew the Oakleys.
Oh, they're cheating.
Well,
that makes sense.
Kind of like in the movie They Live, when you put on the sunglasses, you see something.
Me either.
Okay. Put that on the list.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about either. They Live?
They Live is a movie that starred Rowdy Piper.
Oh, okay. I like him.
I don't know that name.
He's a wrestler.
Rowdy Piper?
Rest in peace, sadly.
That sounds like a kid's nursery rhyme. Rowdy Piper went up the mountainside.
All right, stay focused. What happened in They Live?
Oh, sorry.
They put on these sunglasses, and they see the world. They can see who's an alien and who isn't. So basically, there's
my God, you have to Google what these aliens look like. It is unbelievable. They're in Technicolor.
It's terrifying.
Oh, no. That's not okay. They can't look like that.
I would immediately want new glasses. I would want no part.
I'm not trying to make the text line to shut it down, but please, everybody text me who's seen the movie They Live, because Kenzie and Case have not.
On.
You don't got to answer, everybody. You don't got to answer. I just want to see a head count.
These aliens are hilarious. They look like Dia de los Muertos skulls.
They do.
Have you heard the line, but don't know where it came from? I came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
No. I am not. I'm sorry. I wanted to remember a time where I heard that. I have not heard that. Oh, my God.
It's one of the greatest.
I want to follow you here, and I'm sorry.
It's one of the greatest movie lines of all time.
I'm sorry.
And Rowdy Piper says it. Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. Oh. That's unbelievable.
Let me see if I have it. Where the hell is it here?
Are you sure you didn't just make that up? Are you sure?
Let's go to the tape here.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
That also is not how I imagined him saying it.
Yes.
That took a really long time.
Well, it's a movie. There's drama, and he's got a gun. He's in
It
a
was
bank.
quite the build-up.
Yeah. So anyway, all I'm saying is the Marlins have those sunglasses like in They Live, and they could see the board better than the White Sox players. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. And Tommy Pham didn't have the sunglasses. He dropped the ball. We played audio last week of Michael Kopech slipping on the mound and balking, which helped the Guardians win the game.
Yeah.
He did the same thing yesterday.
What's going on with his shoes?
I don't know. I don't know why he's wearing slippery shoes. And this all led to the Marlins in a tie game, bottom of the ninth. They had 2 runners on, and our old friend, my old friend, Jake Berger, walked up to the plate and did this.
Former White Sox.
Run at third, and Berger drives it deep to left center. Give me that Berger to go.
Oh, my.
It's a walk-off.
Oh, that's fine.
I know.
That's
I know.
fine.
Give me that Berger to go.
Amen.
We could have had that.
Now
That could have
that's
been
a
us.
line, Brian. Your line sucks.
If you think that line sucks, you leave the room right
came
now and
here-
don't come back ever again.
Jake Berger came here to hit home runs and chew bubblegum, and he's all out of bubblegum.
He certainly kicked ass. This is a guy the White Sox gave away. They gave him away for nothing. Really.
It was nice of him.
Very nice.
No,
They're
it
good
was
people.
a charity. It was a write-off.
All right.
Oh, that's good. Maybe
Yeah.
they needed that.
You ever bring clothes to Goodwill and you're like, I feel good about myself. Now it's tax write-off, too. That's what they did with Jake Berger.
Well, it's nice of him.
It is.
Finally, the NASCAR race yesterday, which I was in attendance at, and it was incredible until the rain came and delayed it. But listen, it was fantastic. I want to give props to everybody that works for NASCAR, the volunteers, everybody down there. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I didn't make it last year because I was out of town. And again, they had rain again. But, man, the race was incredible. And Alex Bowman, kind of a photo finish, if you will, near the end. Now, they didn't get to play all the laps. They didn't get to play on all the laps there because the rain came and delayed it. They had to stop it by 8:20, so they did 58 laps. And Alex Bowman, with this win, when Tyler Reddick was right up his rear, coming there, almost trying to take it out. Alex Bowman took the race in Grant Park.
Alex Bowman has won at Chicago.
Hell yeah, buddy! That's what I'm talking about. Hell of a job, brother.
I love when they put their radios in there. The guys talking to each other. Hell yeah, brother!
I want to be on the radio, on the NASCAR radio. I'm on the radio now, but I want to talk to a NASCAR driver. I want to talk to a NASCAR driver while he's racing.
And then they interviewed Alex after he won and said about the greatest thing ever. Here you go.
We're going to drink so much damn bourbon tonight. It's going to be a bad deal. I'm probably going to wake up naked on the bathroom floor again.
Listen, he came here to win a race and chew bubblegum, and he's all out of bubblegum.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q 101.
All right, here we go. It is Clash with Kenzie, sponsored by the Schaumburg Boomers.
Feel the boom.
For tickets, visit boomersbaseball.com. And Anthony checking in from Indiana. Ahoy. He is taking on Kenzie for the 4-pack of tickets for the Bristol Renaissance Fair. This Saturday noon, we are there, okay? So you can go all through Labor Day. It's opened up this weekend.
If you win, we would love if you come see us, but one, you could buy tickets and see us, and then also you could go a different time.
And also, you don't have to win tickets to hang out with us on Saturday. You can just show up at the Renaissance Fair and hang out with us at noon on Saturday at the Bristol Renaissance Fair.
That's right.
Yeah, that's not a prize. We know that. You just come see us.
We'll be hanging out with a pint, eating a turkey leg, a big chicken leg, whatever they are. Turkey, yeah.
A
Big
big,
turkey.
massive chicken. We found the biggest one.
The turkeys are pretty big, too. Those chicken legs, those turkey legs. I like it.
Turkey legs.
Yeah, wait, which one's big?
I'm going to eat a hot dog. Never mind. I was eating a hot dog.
Like they used to in the old
That's
times.
right. A ye old hot dog. No ketchup, ye. All right, so Anthony, tell us something about yourself real quick. Ahoy.
Morning, guys. Me and my wife were expecting our first in January.
Oh, yeah.
Baby.
Hell yeah.
Oh, may God be
So
with
she
you.
is she is ready, and I am ready for her to just be done throwing up because we're still in that first trimester right now. So.
Amen. I was up chucking all over the studio. I totally get it. I was just there.
Just making this so beautiful, childbirth.
Listen, it's not pretty. It's miraculous, but it's not pretty. I understand what she's going through. Thoughts and prayers.
We're excited, though. So.
Just want to remind you, it's July. You said January. You got a long way to go with that vomit.
Brian, shut up.
Yeah, we know. We're just being optimistic.
That's right.
No, listen, what I will tell you is it starts to go really fast because, listen, you're already halfway through summer, and then you hit all those holidays at rapid speed, and then you're like, I have to push this thing out really soon, like after Christmas. So I was in the exact same track. It'll go super fast.
Good. That's my wife needs to hear. I'll replay it on the podcast later for her.
That's what I'm talking about. I love this guy.
I won't add any more information here, but January's a long way off, is all I'm saying.
Shut up, Brian. Shut up.
Brian's the pessimist in this situation.
That's
Always.
right.
Doom and gloom, baby.
All right, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point, and you can do the same to her. Call heads or tails right now, Anthony.
Tails.
It's heads.
Oh, sorry.
That's a bummer.
But it's all me.
All good.
All right, Kenzie. Question number 1. What famous composer's first name was Ludwig?
Beethoven.
Ludwig van Beethoven
Yeah.
is correct. Back to Anthony. Anthony, what TV show family was described by their theme song as Altogether Ookie?
Say it one more time.
Altogether Ookie. What TV show family?
Family Matters?
That's fantastic.
That's the best answer ever given on this trivia. Oh, my God. It's not Family Matters. What is it, Kenzie?
It's the Addams Family.
Yeah, see, I couldn't sing it like
Altogether
Altogether.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see where we're going with that.
Family Matters. I should give you a point for that, though. I should get 5 points for that.
The problem is Ookie has ever only been used in the Addams Family theme song. Nothing else has ever been described as Ookie, especially not Family Matters.
Altogether Ookie.
Yeah, the Family Matters family. All
We're
right.
all rhymes. It's tricky.
Exactly. 2-0 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, what U.S. state has the highest elevation point?
I would guess Utah.
Utah sounds like a good guess, but it's not right.
It's not? Okay.
Anthony, do you know?
Colorado?
No. Everybody always forgets about Alaska. It's part of America. It's right up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't forget about it. I just didn't think it's not like I forgot.
you forgot about it.
You definitely.
I didn't think there was 49 states. I just didn't think it was that.
Your Alaska slander is well known.
That's right.
I like Alaska.
So it's Mount McKinley. It's 20,000 feet in Alaska, just so you know, for future reference there.
Tall stuff going on.
Yeah.
2-0 back to Anthony.
Anthony, what is the common name for the Aurora Borealis?
The Northern Lights.
Northern Lights is right. Anthony's on the board. Let's see. Back to Kenzie. What famous race takes place at Churchill Downs every year? Churchill Downs.
Turtle Downs. It's a... Oh, is it the... Oh, God, don't make fun of me. Is it the Kentucky Derby?
No, it is the Kentucky Derby.
I mean, you dumbass, it's cars. I hate it. Okay. Ugh.
It's a Super Bowl, dummy.
It stresses me out.
3-1 back to Anthony.
Anthony, in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, what Chicago sports team jersey does Clark Griswold wear?
The Chicago Bears.
No. Kenzie.
Blackhawks.
It's a Blackhawks jersey he wears.
He loves...
I'm getting mixed up with the Princess Bride. He wears the Bears jersey and the Princess Bride. That's
He
what it
does.
was.
And he often has a Bears hat on, Mr. Clark Griswold, but it's the Blackhawks jersey.
Well, you're like an aficionado.
You have no idea how many times I've been to watch this movie. It's unbelievable. My husband has the jersey, the actual Griswold hockey jersey. I have to deal with the whole thing. The whole thing in the house.
That sounds holly and jolly.
Yeah.
Sounds very nice. 4-1 back to Kenzie. She can win with the correct answer.
Oh, God. Here we go. Kenzie. Who played Dorothy Gale in the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz? So who played Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz?
Oh, no, you're
The
gonna
actresses'
hate
names.
me.
Well, I'm not. It's just a question. It's okay.
Well, you hate me anyway. It's just par for the course. I do not. Oh God, what is her name?
3.
I do not remember her
2,
name.
1.
Oh,
It's a tough one. It's not that easy. Anthony?
Judy Garland.
Okay, it's not that tough. I think I got it right away.
Damn it. I know it was like an old school name, too. Judy Garland. You just know.
Yeah.
That's
She wasn't
true.
born yesterday, you know? Damn it.
2-4 back to Anthony. He needs a point here.
Anthony, who was the first person to sign the Declaration of Independence?
Benjamin Franklin?
No.
No, I know what it is. I know what it is. I
Oh,
know
God,
what it
she's
is.
so excited.
John Hancock.
John Hancock is
He
right.
signed it. That's the joke. It's so big, and it's in everybody's way. Like, he knew there was a whole line behind him, and he took up half the page like a piece of crap. Like, 8 other people still signed the thing, and he's like, I'll just take this entire bottom of the page.
Guys were signing up by the top in the corner because he couldn't get in there.
Benjamin Franklin's name, like, curls. You know, it's like, it's
Terrible.
unbelievable.
Like when you're the last one to sign a page on the yearbook, and you're like,
it
oh, let me
sucks.
just fit it in here real quick.
You couldn't even write a note.
I'll
like
do my initials.
Yeah.
All right, Anthony, listen, hang on. We're going to get something for you anyway, so hang on tight,
No,
okay?
we actually have a big thing for him.
Well, what do we got?
We have Renaissance Fair tickets for Anthony, but we also still have a pair for everybody else. But Anthony, your wife is pregnant. We
And
want
you're awesome. You listen to the podcast. We want to give you Renaissance
I
Fair tickets.
appreciate Brian's pneumonia coming in clutch for me and my wife. That's for sure.
exactly.
Hell yeah.
Wow, he knows the drill.
All right, so hang on, buddy. Hang on tight. Hang on. But we're going to give everybody else a chance at tickets, too, coming up here in 3 minutes after Monoskin. So check in and listen for God Bless the Baby. And then we have a 4-pack of tickets for the Renaissance Fair coming up for everybody listening. You just got to hear God Bless the Baby and call in. Super easy. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. July 4th weekend. We hope you guys had a stellar one. Hope you enjoyed the time off, had family, friends, fireworks, all that kind of stuff. But we know things go wrong on these long weekends, especially when family comes over, maybe that you didn't plan on showing up at your house. Who knows? 4th of July was going great until blank. Check in at 312-591-8300. Now, there was some national stories. These are about the 3 biggest ones out there. And listen, it always happens with a fireworks mishap. A stadium lit on fire. This was several injured, by the way, at BYU. That's Brigham Young University. They're the ones with the blue turf. When you watch football, college football, they have the blue
Did
turf.
you say Brigham Young?
Brigham Young.
Brigham Young. I think it's Brigham Young. He's like R. Kelly's University. What is that?
Hey.
Good Lord.
Also, not to correct you, Boise State has the blue turf.
Oh, yeah. God.
BYU is just Mormon.
Yeah, they're Mormons.
Which I got to be honest, and I don't say this to be crass towards Mormons. I didn't know they were allowed to use fireworks. Doesn't it seem like something that Mormons wouldn't be okay with?
It semes like something you should say, like, well, remember, you don't have sex till you're married and don't use fireworks.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's why God spited them. And it went bad.
Well, they were supposed to be celebrating America's independence, and it was paused after stray fireworks dispersed into a crowd of the people in Utah in the stadium, and they got injured. Rogue fireworks landed in the stands and onlookers at Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah, and there was a little fire, and some people got hurt. No one majorly hurt, though, so that's the good news. People were cheering really nice up until that moment.
Oh yeah, no, it was everything you want America to be. It was fireworks in a football stadium, and then you saw a few booms go off, but the booms were directly at people, which was terrifying. That video is horrifying.
Yeah, fireworks lit up on both sides of the stadium's Jumbotron. And then they landed near where a team of dancers or cheerleaders were standing and even bounced into the stands, leaving smoke upon landing.
Who would have thought they were so bouncy? How are they ricocheting off? It was like a cartoon.
Yeah, very much so.
What are they made of rubber? What kind of? I don't understand.
They said safety is of our utmost importance. All pyro at the stadium are thoroughly checked before the show and rechecked, they said. But I guess they should have checked one
Every
more
time
time.
it bounces,
Yeah,
they check it again.
Yeah, one more time would have been good probably to check on that one.
Whoops a daisy.
So there you go. Also in South Carolina, what a tragic incident. Summerville, South Carolina. A man named Alan Ray McGrew, 41 years old, ignited a large firework and placed it on his head around 10:20 p.m. You probably know where this is going.
I'm hoping I don't.
Let's just say that Alan's wife told officers he had started drinking around 6 p.m.
Oh, no.
And while he was advised to stop, he was attempting to show off, his wife said. And the firework went boom, and sadly, he's no longer with us.
Now that
Oh
is
my
sad.
gosh,
That
he
is
passed
very
away?
sad. Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. And listen, we warned you all the time about not touching a dud, and not doing anything crazy. And when you're drinking and fireworks, it's a rough combination. I know people have some leftover fireworks. That's why we're talking about this today. Don't drink and firework. Don't do it because you might show off and put it on your head.
Where is he from? South Carolina?
Somerville, South Carolina.
That's interesting. I heard their leading cause of death is men saying, "Hey man, watch this."
That's just a bummer.
Yeah.
And like also that wife has to explain this to everybody, which is gonna suck.
And she didn't pull back on saying he was attempting to show off. She could have just.
She sounds like she hates him. Like she's still mad. She's like, if I say Toby, I'm trying to show off in front of everybody. Like she sounds angry.
I think, the officers, she could have easily said, been, inconsolable, right? Your husband just died from a firework on his head.
She's like, I know, he's an idiot.
That's kind of the vibe I'm getting there.
Absolutely.
Like,
you are 100% correct. She sounds very angry.
At the very least, not surprised.
Yeah.
I feel like she was like, you know what? Put it on your head. Like, that's the energy she's giving me. Let's see what you got.
Like, God forbid, someone I know this happened to, that's not the first thing I would tell cops. I would be crying and upset, and I know they tried to show off, but I wouldn't be telling the cop he was trying to show off.
I know.
And now he's dead.
She sounds like she really, really hates him.
Yeah, or just at least is not going to miss him.
Classic Al wants to be the life of the party. Well, look where I got you. You can just hear the whole thing.
Yeah, last week he pulled his ATV out and started jumping the kids with it. He made a ramp. And then this week
let me tell you what this piece of crap did the last 4th of July. Oh my God.
There's a vibe on there.
I bet he was supposed to grill and then she had to cook for the rest of the party and she was just pissed off. Like, I gave you one task. You're supposed to make the hot dogs, put a firework on your head. Everyone's starving. I have to cook the rest of the time. I can't give you anything.
Wait, you think they cooked after he put the firework on his head?
It sounds to me like the show had to go on based on how she talked to the cops.
All right, everybody, it's over. Let's go back inside.
Yeah.
And I got hot dogs and burgers.
Listen, she made a blueberry trifle, and you know it. A blueberry strawberry whipped cream trifle, and it's not going to waste.
No, they don't keep.
No.
You got to eat that.
Exactly. It's going to get all soggy, and then the colors are going to bleed into the whipped cream if you don't serve it today. What is she supposed to do? Her hands are tied.
I'm just feeling like there should have been a little bit more mourning there than he was attempting to show off.
I don't know. You go home from a funeral, there's a bunch of food there. They just skipped the funeral part.
Yeah, but you don't die and have the funeral right then. Like, this just happened.
That would be so funny.
Well, honestly, it's already catered, and probably most of his friends and family are there. She should just roll it into one.
Okay,
Those
guys.
things are getting expensive.
The celebration of independence is now a funeral, guys. Just
The
everybody.
fireworks show is going to be a celebration of his life. We all know he loves fireworks.
Oh, this poor guy. Oh, my God. It's too bad. Alan Ray McGrew, 41, rest in peace in Somerville, South Carolina. One more here, actually.
Oh, boy.
Now, this may be, I don't want to use the word a letdown compared to the last story, but a porta potty at Holmes Lake in Lincoln, Nebraska was destroyed by a bunch of kids who blew it up with some fireworks. I mean, that's just what kids, that's what kids do. I mean, they threw an unknown firework into the porta potty, blowing it up, according to the Lincoln Police Department. The investigation's ongoing.
What do you mean an unknown firework?
They don't know exactly what they threw in there. Could have been an M100, an M200.
Oh, they just didn't know what kind of firework?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like an unknown firework? Like, does everyone get personal with theirs where they blow them up?
I don't know.
Listen, we didn't know this firework.
I got to say, it says it costs $900 in damage to the porta potty. I was just at the NASCAR race yesterday, and I looked at the porta potties. They were beautiful. I wonder how much one porta potty costs.
Why about $900? Because it seems like it's totaled.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Is it salvageable? Can you fix a porta potty with $900 worth of damage?
Why would you want to? They already aren't the best looking things in the world. I don't want the one that got like rehabbed after an explosive device.
With duct tape all over it to put it back together?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's too bad. But kids will be kids, and no one got hurt in that situation, so thank God. To our listeners here, people around Chicagoland, we checked in. July 4th was going great until blank. Rick in Homewood, I was sent to the hospital for severe chest pains after competing in a family-wide belly flop competition. I won, but at what cost? I've since been discharged, thankfully.
The most important thing is, and we've shared this with our kids, is that you win.
Correct.
It's embarrassing. We don't want a bunch of losers in the house, and same with this guy. So at least he won.
He won, and he tried. And also, he had fun. So all those things you say, the two of the three, you say you don't have to win, but you got to have fun and try.
You have to win,
Yeah. Lisa.
The other two, whatever. But as long as you win.
Lisa and Aurora checked in. This is so embarrassing because I know you guys were joking about it. But I got pulled over for speeding on my way back home from buying fireworks in the region. I didn't go to prison like Brian said I might, but the police officer confiscated my fireworks that were all over the car's front seat, and my kids were disappointed in me.
Now, here's the thing. Somebody texted in upset with Lisa, and they were like, that's made up. That's a load of crap. Cops don't confiscate fireworks. Doesn't make sense. However, a cop then texted in and said, policemen here, we do destroy the fireworks after confiscating them.
Thank you for verifying and being honest.
I don't think it is a load of crap, actually. I think Lisa's very honest.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.